Hello everyone. Today I'm going to install a NEMA 1450 power outlet here. This is the panel that will provide power to this outlet, and the purpose of this 1450 outlet here is to charge my Tesla Model 3. I have been using this standard outlet to charge this so far, and it charges around 5 miles per hour. And if the Tesla documentation is right, this adapter NEMA 1450 should be able to charge it at 30 miles per hour. So in about 10 hours, I should be able to drive around 300 miles. I took this the cover out from the panel, and also took this drywall panel apart just to allow me to run the wires through the wall easily. Here is everything I should need for this tiny project. The most expensive part is this circuit breaker for 240 volt and 50 ampere. It's a square D model, which is the same manufacturer for my panel as well. This is the 1450 adapter. It has 4 connectors. This is just a 2-gang box to hold this in place. And this is the cover to make it all nice. So that's pretty much the whole thing that should be visible on the wall. Let's take a look at the cable here. Okay, so here, as you can see, it has red, black and white. So red and black are 2 live phases, and we have the white as the neutral, and then the bare wire at the top is the ground. This 6x3 cable is about 0.65 inches wide. So the normal drill bits that I have will not work, so I had to get this special one to make a 3/4 of an inch hole through the studs to run this cable. So I'm now going to drill the hole. So just pull this slightly here and place it just where I need to make the hole, and I will start drilling the hole. The work is finally done. Now it's time to run the wire and see if the hole is big enough. This wire is so thick, it's not very easy to control. Alright, so finally I have run the wire through the joist here, then it goes down here and it comes up to the panel through this knockout. So I would say the hardest part is done. Now the actual wiring part, where I need to take this jacket off and make sure that both sides I have the outlet connected here. I'm also going to make a cutout here to install the outlet. And then when everything is done on this side, I will actually do the final piece where I connect these to the panel. The next step, I'll just mark the area where I'm going to place this electrical box. And just to make sure that this is aligned with the other outlet, I'll use this level and just see where I should place. Everything looks good so far. The next part is to take this saw and cut a hole here as outlined and take the piece out. Right, so the piece just came out. Next, let's see if this hole is big enough to fit this electrical box. And it fits pretty well. There is a tiny knockout hole behind it. So now you see there is a tiny hole there. I will run this wire through this hole. Now I can actually push this back in place and fix it to the starch. So this way this is not going to move anymore. Most of the work is done on the drywall side. I'll just cut this jacket, connect the receptacle and put everything back. So let's do a little close up here. I just installed the electrical outlet and also removed the jacket a little bit to get those 4 wires out. Now I do not have a wire stripper that can handle 6 gauge wires like this, so I'm going to use this particular one and hope that I don't strip them too much. Alright, I connected the receptacle. So let me show you folks the close-up view. So all these 4 screws, I had to tighten them with all my strength just to make sure that they are really tight. This outlet is going to provide 32 amps at 240 volts, nearly 7.7 kilowatts. So I have to make sure that there is absolutely no loose connection and that there is no heat or any spark to reduce the chance of fire. So here is how it looks after installing that part, the electrical box and the receptacle. I just stripped the jacket a little bit and got all the 4 wires out. I'm going to connect the circuit breaker first to the wire, and then I'll connect the circuit breaker to the panel. And of course, before I actually touch the panel, I'm going to cut the power so that the risk is reduced for electric shock. Alright, I also connected the wires to the breaker, and again I tightened it as much as I could, as if my life depended on it. 50 amps at 240 volts, so simply cannot take a chance. So I made sure I tightened it really well. Alright. I also connected the neutral to the panel and the ground to the actually the same area of the panel. I'm going to cut the power off now and then connect this breaker to the panel, and then when I turn everything back on, I will hope that the power comes here. I use a multimeter to make sure that there is enough voltage there. Alright, I connected the circuit breaker to the panel here, red and black on the circuit breaker. The white neutral is connected to the panel, the neutral line. The ground is connected to the ground line. So far everything looks good. The circuit is right now turned off. I'm going to turn it on and check the power there. Alright, nothing is still on fire, so far so good. Let me check the voltage. Alright, so neutral to first hot, 124 volts. Alright, neutral to the second one, again 124 volts, 123.3 actually. What about on this side? 123.6, 3.5. Alright, and between the two, $246.9 volt. Alright, so I put the faceplate on, so it kind of looks nice. And here is the cover for the panel. There is a new circuit breaker here, so I need to take two knockouts here just so that it can go in and fits properly. I will do that now with a screwdriver. Alright, I put the cover on. Did not make it very tight. I need to fix the drywall tomorrow morning. I'm just a little too tired to do this right now. All I need to do is actually lift it a little bit, put it in place, and put all the screws on. And later next week, I'll probably get the tape to finish it just like it was before. So, but for now, I have the panel cover on and everything looks great. I will mark 22 and 24 here for the newly installed outlet, and I will see how it works. Right, everything is now connected. Tesla logo glowing, so it's charging. And green light flashing, so it is charging. Let's see inside. And there it is, charging at 30 miles per hour.